Taffy, come here. Come here, Taffy. Hi, Taffy. Hi, baby girl. Hi, everyone. So, I'm so sorry. I haven't really been around. So, this is going to be my August and July new stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit about August, and then I'm going to insert the video I actually recorded for July in here. So, new things. This is Miss Taffy. This is my sister. I know some people are probably rolling their eyes about that. I was an only child, and this 15-year-old girl is, so I got her when I was 10. And like I said, I was an only child, and my pets pretty much were my siblings and whatnot. She recently came to stay with us. I guess she kind of went to a depression, I guess, at my mom's house. She sounds like a duck. We're not sure why her voice changed, but she I guess went into kind of depression at my mom's, wasn't getting along with my mom's other cat or the dog, and just wasn't doing really well. So I took her in initially it was just to take her to the vet and see how everything was, because we thought maybe she had diabetes or something going on, because she was having quite a few accidents outside of her box. Told the vet this and everything, and she was also almost skin and bones. Come to find out, her blood work was 100% healthy, so she's like, everything's functioning perfectly. Yes. And we sat and talked, and it was funny because we also did a urine test. I'm sorry, this is probably a little gross, but the lab said, oh, she had bacteria, so we started treating it and went ahead and paid for it to get cultured to see exactly what it was. Come to find out, with a lot of back and forth, the lab had messed up initially, so she was never sick. She was 100% healthy, and so we thankfully got refunded that $130 for the medicine and the culture. But yeah, she's doing a lot better. I don't know if anyone has seen. If you've seen some Facebook photos, she's looking not so scruffy, but what we think, talking to the vet, she just wasn't happy where she was, and she's very happy now. She's gained quite a bit of her weight back. She's spoiled rotten. She has 4 kids to love up when she chooses to love on them, and of course she has James and I whenever she tries to crash with us at night. And she's a wonderful, although not welcomed, alarm clock some mornings. So that was last Sunday. James wanted to sleep in. It was like 9, 10 o'clock. We were still in bed. We'd stayed up late. And she had decided, she got right up into James's ear and barked. She doesn't really have a meow anymore. It's more of like a bark sometimes. So, hi. And, sorry. But, she got right in his ear and was barking at him to get up. Like, she got me up, and I was like, okay, maybe she'll follow me downstairs. And I went downstairs, and she didn't follow me. Came back up. I heard James shout. Came back upstairs, and she had gotten, like I said, gotten into his ear and was barking at him. So, yeah. I think she's gonna walk off now. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about new things that I've gotten, and I will also finish the tour of my this thing, because the reason why I didn't release my August video was I accidentally deleted the second half of it and just never got around to doing it. So let's see, I'm trying to think. I got some new fabric, but I'll talk about that more in my sewing journal section. So let's see, I just got a bunch of new patterns. Okay, so patterns. Like I said, I got a bunch of new sewing patterns, and one of them is not here. I will actually talk about that in my sewing journal section. So, I got the new Simply Sewing magazine a little back, and the patterns that came with it, it actually came with this blouse, the Betty blouse. Oops, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've recorded. And it's got this pin tucking in the front. I don't know if you can see it, but I actually really like blouses, and this looks very easy, simple construction. So it came with this. I just hit Taffy with that by accident. It also came with a fitting chart, which is actually really great. It's where you fill it out, it explains exactly where to measure it and whatnot, so that's nice. I bought this as well. Simplicity is having a sale. Well, it ended Saturday, but it was like 3 for $5 for all Simplicity, which I can't wait till they do their dollar Simplicity pattern sale, because I have some patterns I would like to buy. But I bought this. It is Japanese schoolgirl, so that's for some cosplay that I think I'm going to get into. And then here's another pattern from the Simply Sewing magazine. I don't know how to feel about this. It came with the magazine, so I don't know. I don't like long. It's just the elastic part I don't really like. I think I'm gonna try it. I'll probably actually, if I do make this, I might make it for Kristen first, because she in my mind has that better figure for this. But we'll see. Oh, and then I bought this. This was my second Simplicity pattern. I didn't even say what year this is kind of from. I don't know. It reminds me of like Go-Go Dancers. Maybe not quite like that. But anyways, I like the silhouette and everything. I think the only actual dress I like on here is well, I don't really like this green one, just the collar. But I like these three. But so there, I got those. And then, okay. And then I also got this book, the Vintage Pattern Selector, and it comes with the DVD. This is not what I thought it was. Has a bunch of kind of like random patterns throughout the year, based on patterns throughout the year, and it is very detailed about style then and now, but it talks about a lot of different things, but then the patterns really don't always coincide with what they're talking about. And actually, so there's this dress I was trying to make, and because James and I are going to a Jazz and Wine Fest on the 17th. And this year, I really want, this is our 4th year going. We love to dress up for this. It's actually a pretty big deal. We get, I hunt down the perfect dress, and then we try and coordinate it with what he wants to wear that year. So like last year, he wanted to wear a blue suit, which it actually worked out quite well because the dress I found was a navy blue. So, if I remember to put any pictures in, I'll try to. But, so 1920s, flip through this book, and it actually has a 1920s slip dress, or slip, and then it also has the drop-waisted, sorry if you can't see that, dress as well, where it has kind of like pleated sides so they'll flow out. All excited when I got this, because I wasn't too sure about the patterns that I already had that I'd look through, and wanted see if I wanted to use any of those for the idea. Well, this went horribly wrong. Then I think I'm actually going to try and return this book, because it's not very detailed on anything. I made the slip dress, thankfully, out of practice. I didn't jump straight into it, and the fit was so horrible. I needed darts for the bust, and then the back was really droopy, so because my back, I guess, kind of slopes in, and it was just all, I had no idea the first place to start, because the pattern piece is just, oh, let's see, it's all like one piece. There's one piece for the entire front and one piece for the entire back, and then it's got the chest piece up here. And I didn't know how to fix it. I got really mad, and everything isn't very detailed at all. So, like I said, I think I'm going to return this. I got it on Amazon, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I just was not happy with it. But I did get a curve ruler. I've been wanting to get one of these for when I start messing around with patterns. I do have a book. It's called Skirt a Day, where you actually have to draft out all of your own patterns, which I really want to do that, because just to really get my feet in the water. And with skirts, I can practice. You really can't have too many skirts. Well, you probably can, but skirts are kind of something simple to start out with, and it has at least like 4 different kind of styles that you can play with and see what you like and whatnot. And then, of course, I have 2 friends that'll wear anything that I make them, and then I'm sure I have other people I can make for it as well. But yeah, I want to play with that. And I really think that's all the new stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll insert July's and then finish up the tour of my cabinet behind here, which was what I had deleted last time. So, bye! Hello everyone, this is Ren from Strong Girls Knits, and it has been forever and I apologize for that. July was extremely hot and humid. I live in southern Indiana. Sorry, I'm gonna... okay, let's try this again. Hello everyone, this is Ren from Strong Girls Knits, and I'm finally back, and I apologize greatly for, yeah, just for being gone in general. July hit me really hard. I live in southern Indiana, and it's very humid here. Like, it gets up into the 90s easily, and then it's just humid on top of that, so it constantly feels like you just have like this sweaty, nasty blanket the moment, or like covering you the moment you walk outside. So pretty much I barely knit anything in July. I got some sewing done, but I didn't knit a whole... I really just wasn't very active in July. I'd go to work and then come home and just kind of, if I could have, I probably would have slept the moment I came home, and then that would have been that. But anyways, I'm gonna have a couple videos. This will be the first one where new things that I have, just things I've recently gotten and whatnot, and just to talk about them because of course I love them. The first thing you can see is my cabinet back here. I'll do a little tour of that. I had that white cube shelf, which was like 6 high, so it was about to here, and then I really wanted something with more shelves to do more stuff, so I bought this guy at Big Lots for $40, so I'm pretty excited. It's very nice. But besides that, which I will do a tour in a minute, I have some books, some yarn, some fabric, and then some lovely gifts as well. So first thing, this is from Miss Lola. She cross-stitched this for me. Oh goodness. Is that not beautiful? Look at that detail. I need to get a frame for this. And she actually sent this to me a couple months ago, and I just kept forgetting to talk about it. And I'm really sorry, Lola. Like, I really do love it. It's been sitting on my desk, and now once I get a frame, it's going to be hung up here in my craft corner. But it's so pretty, and I don't know, I think it's really pretty. I love it, and it made me feel so special. So again, thank you, Lola. And I finally got around to talking about it. It's been sitting on my desk, and I'm like, I need to mention that. I need to remember it. And yeah, so I finally did. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, then yarn. I have, this is Edda's Starry Night by Knit Mona. Etsy, and she's on Etsy. So here's her tag. And I won this from winter camp. There was actually, this yarn actually got lost. Sarah from the Canadian Knitter podcast, it actually got lost, and then she found it again, and then there was the whole mix-up with, what do you call it, like the Canadian Post went on strike, so it took even longer for this to get here. But I finally received this. It's very beautiful. It is a fingering weight, but excuse me, I think I'm gonna make a shawl out of it. To me, it doesn't say socks, it says shawl, so I'm so pretty. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, of course, but I do love it. And then some fabrics that I got. I might have shown this gray one. It's a knit sparkle on there. You can see the sparkle. I'm gonna make a t-shirt out of this for myself. And then I found this at Walmart, of all places. It's another knit fabric. It's kind of an interesting color. Oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's a purple, which is not really showing up as a purple on this. But I don't know, I liked it. It was only, I think I got it $1 a yard, maybe even less. So, and it's like, it's not that translucent. So I think I could make this as a top, and like my bra wouldn't be very clear or anything. I'd definitely be a top. I don't know if I'd want to make it a dress because it is thin enough that I would be afraid of showing my undies. So, and then I have one other fabric. It's all wrinkly because I washed it and I haven't ironed it yet. but it's just this pale, I wouldn't call it a mint because it's paler than that. It's just really pretty. It has like a, I think it's satin. Again, it was on like the Walmart's clearance table. It's really pretty. I got 2 yards of this. It's actually, all of it's intended for a friend of mine. It's probably going to be a shirt for her as well, but I don't know, not 100% sure. And maybe even dress, because it is thick enough that I could make a dress out of it, so it might be that. Who knows? But it is really lovely, and I like it. I have it hanging up in my closet. That's the easiest way to keep it up and out of the way. Okay, and oh, and then a real fun thing, it was actually yesterday on a Saturday. The local library, once a year, they have Friends of the Library book sale, where like all their books that aren't circulating as well anymore, like low circulation rate, and even some books that get donated, they all, at one of our local malls. We actually have 2 malls in Evansville. One is, it's pretty much a Sears store now. There's a lot of businesses have moved out. There's very few businesses in there. So at that mall, they host this annual sale where they drag out all the books that they're getting rid of to sell, and it's like super cheap and everything. But I picked up some books. I got a couple fiction books, but mostly I went in with my goal of getting nonfiction, and I actually went with my best friend Jess and James came with me, and James didn't find anything, which is okay, but I actually found quite a good selection. So lately I love math. I am actually back in my drinking days. It was funny because, you know, you always get to that stage when, like, you're young and you're drinking. It's like, oh, I'm not drunk, bro. And I'd always be like, bro, I'm not drunk, I can still do calculus. And I could do calculus. Didn't mean I wasn't drunk. But anyways, I'm a huge math nerd. I probably, if I hadn't thought math would have been, wouldn't have really gotten me anywhere for a career degree-wise, I probably would have pursued it, but I went for chemistry, which I can't regret. It brought me James, and I have a really good job now, which I've celebrated a 1-year anniversary at Friday, so that was pretty exciting. Anyways, so these math books, I got, it's Teach Yourself Mathematics. It's just a little book, and it has tons of problems in it, and it teaches all kinds of stuff. So it has, oh, what is it? So numbers, angles, fractions, two-dimensional shapes, you know, statistics, which I thought was great. Yeah, you go into statistics, and then there's, I mean, it covers a wide range of things. It's not just like basic math, and even if the majority of it is, it'd be nice just to play around with numbers and, of course, refresh everything. And then I found this, Forgotten Calculus, which, again, it is all calculus, and it's all work problems and everything. And it actually has some applications to economics and business, which probably will never be of use to me, but it would still be fun to learn. So that's exciting. And the great thing about this is both books, they had 2 copies of, so Jess, who's also a huge math nerd, picked them up as well, so now her and I can work through them together, which is exciting. And then, this is actually the whole reason I went to the book sale, because, as I told you guys a while back, I did get my passport, and, which it finally came in. I don't know if I don't think I ever mentioned that, but I officially have my shiny blue passport, which I'm so excited for. But, so, James and I are wanting to go to Ireland this spring, this upcoming spring, so I was like, well, we'll go, and I'll see if they have any Irish traveling books. They had tons of travel books, and I was getting a little sad, because I'm like, I don't see any, I wasn't seeing any Irish ones, right, Ireland ones off the bat. Sure enough, they had 2. This is the only 2 they had, 2015 and 2013, which aren't that old at all, which is great. And I'm super excited. I already started reading the 2015, which this guy, you guys, Rick Stevens, he's actually, yeah, he has a show on PBS. I know it's backwards, I'm sorry, but, and then this one is this guy. But no, I'm pretty excited. So yes, like I said, I already started reading this one. They actually have a huge jazz fest in October, which sounds amazing. So we'll probably have to go back again just to check out this jazz fest sometime in Ireland. But yeah, so super excited. And I think that's really it. I've been kind of on I haven't really bought much. I don't think I've bought anything crafty wise besides those fabrics recently to make my best friend Kristen stuff. And the only I did make her something, but I will talk about that in my sewing video. But yeah, I haven't really been buying a lot of stuff. Just trying to keep her strings tight. Actually, yeah, I'm lying now because I just remembered all the other stuff I bought. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I actually bought, I'll pick those up in a minute. I bought the Colette sewing handbook, and this is actually really nice. It has some, oh, what is it? Hold on. It goes over tons of techniques, and you have, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 projects that come in this, and they're actually really nice. I think the last project I really didn't like. It seemed a little too frumpy for me. If I can find it. Nope, that's not it. I like that one. So it's a couple dresses and a couple shirts, and it won't move. And I got this one from thriftbooks.com. 2 of them I got from thriftbooks.com, which you should definitely check out. Oh, here it is. It's called the Licorice Dress. I don't know, it just seemed, I don't like the sleeves, that's what it is. But you could easily alter that to do different sleeves, so, but otherwise I do like the dress. And it's really nice because it does have the binder type thing, and it comes with patterns, so that's really nice. I like this one. I actually really like Colette's website. You should definitely check out their patterns. I really like them. The shirt, that Shorebird shirt is one of theirs. It's their one free pattern, and yeah, I just really like their website, and I'm really excited to start the patterns in this book. So, and I also I got this one really cheap. I got it for like $3 off of thriftbooks.com. This is the weekend sewing, yeah. And it has a wide variety of stuff. It has kids stuff, home decor, some actual clothing items, and whatnot. So here's like a preview on the back where they have a shirt, apron, a bag, some kid clothes, another bag, more kid clothes, and like a little tent thing. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. I needed to spend $15 because I got the one book for like 11 or 12 and some change, and that was 3 and some change, and you need to spend, oh no, I'm kidding. I got the one book for like 8 and some change, and you need to spend $10 to get free shipping. So I found that book, and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get it, and spent like $11 and some change. So, and I figured even if I only like a couple patterns, I'll use a couple patterns, and then I can give the book to someone else or sell it or something. But then we did talk about this, where I got Love It First Stitch, that's Tilling the Button. So you guys have already seen this from me. I haven't done any of the patterns yet, but I can't wait to. And then I did get a new magazine. I got the new Simply Sewing magazine. So it came with this pattern. What sucked though was I picked this up at Barnes & Noble. I haven't actually bought the subscription where they deliver it to me yet. But it was supposed to come with this pattern, which I thought was a template pattern because it didn't have like but it was actually supposed to come in a folder pattern, like a sleeve pattern, if that makes sense. And it didn't come with it, and I've tried getting a hold of them, and that's been just chasing my own tail. So really sad because I really like this pattern. It's supposed to be, you can do a shirt or a dress out of the same pattern, and yeah, that really sucks. So, but now we will do a tour of this guy. So hello everyone. My cabinet is a bit of a mess, but this is my crafty cabinet, I guess you can say. So down here we have 4 of the oh, what do you call it? The box drawers or whatever. This right here, this one is just junk, needles and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of the catch-all. This one, as you can see, is yarn. All of the lovely yarn. That's kind of stuff that I've recently gotten and I want to do, or I don't know, just pretty things I like to see. Down here is all of my patterns, which I need to put away some patterns. As you guys just saw these a bit ago. Patterns! There we go. We'll close that back up. And then this is all of my thread, which you can't really see. So there's thread, embroidery thread, this is ribbon, and some random stuff. So, and then more patterns on top. This shelf is kind of, I've got my spinning stuff. There's some spun yarn, and then my little pretty needle holder. I love this. Oh, I gotta straighten it up. There we go. This is just, I guess, kind of the catch-all shelf. I don't know. I've got patterns here I need to put away. And then up here, as you can see, my cozy memory blanket. And then I had stacks of bags here as well. But this is my, I don't know, I guess my Sailor Moon corner. I have all of, and this is other new stuff. I have all of these little, these are called Twinkle Dollies. They're little charms. So we have Sailor Venus, Mercury, Moon, Mars, and Jupiter, which I think I'm going to try and be Jupiter this year for Halloween. And then this one hidden away is Sailor Chibi Usa. So that's just her in her other form. And then up here in the dark, I have the, oh goodness, so we have, here's Sailor Chibi Usa in her regular form. And then here's all of the other ones. I have all of these guys. So, and that's what, so these are 2 different sets. This one actually goes with this set up here. And then these guys are their own set. So I have all of these except for her. Still debating if I want to get her or not, because do I really need to have 2 Sailor Moons? But who knows. And then behind them we have Dumbledore and then Sailor Moon in the Popco things, whatever they're called. And they got a little chicken, mere chicken, the little rabbit. Anyways. And then up here on the top shelf, these are my books and random stuff. So these 2 socks are a design I'm working on. Over here are my magazines. I have my Jane Austen knitting magazines, some random knitting magazines, and then all of my Simply Sewing. This red you guys have seen before. It's this has my 16-inch circular needles in it. And then sewing and some knitting. So I've got a couple knitting books here. And then my lovely sewing books. This is the Skirt a Day book I was talking about. These have patterns in them as well. I need to knit this. Need to knit this as well. Oh, and then just some more knitting back here, which I'm probably going to get rid of some of these books. Like these 2 I'm probably going to get rid of because I have, you can't really see it back there, but I have the flashcard version, which is just a condensed version. Oh, and then up top, I have all the things that Kristen has knit me. We have Miss Callie, my little cupcake fairy, just random junk. This is my Nutcracker bear. He is beautiful. He's from my grandmother, my late grandmother. And then we have Mr. Bunny, and then the penguin. The penguin was actually the first toy she ever knit for me. And then here on the side, I've just put some push pins up to put my sock form, some bag of fiber, and then just randomness. I'm going to put some more hooks on the side to hang stuff, and then the basket of junk on the floor. I don't know. But yep, this is everything. Oh, Well, I hope you enjoyed all of my nifty things. So again, I hope you enjoy all the new stuff that I have. Bye.